Hi y'all, what is up, and welcome back to a new video. It's been a hot minute, as I say in a lot of videos, but it's been a hot minute since I filmed. Life has kind of been crazy lately. So my garden tomatoes came on, so I've been canning and putting up some of my garden stuff so we'll have during the winter time. So I've been doing that like when I get off from work, and then just keeping up with house stuff and family stuff, and haven't quite had time to film. So here we are. I have the semi-new collection from Meredith Duxbury x Morphe, or if it's Duxbury. I always thought it was Dewberry. I think the X is silent. But she collabed with Morphe. She released a palette and this face primer, and then she had like another palette and I think like a lip kit maybe. Anyway, so I picked up these two items from her little collab with Morphe because I thought the palette just looked so beautiful, and then the primer looked really interesting, so I just kind of want to try that out. Anyway, she is kind of like a Instagram and type. I don't think she's really on YouTube very much, but she's kind of known for the way she applies her foundation. She like puts on like a whole bunch with like the end of a makeup brush, and then she like applies it with her hand, and it kind of looks like a mess, but we're not doing that today. I don't really follow her. I've just seen like a few of her videos, so thought we would just try out this palette today, try out the primer, and so yeah. Also, good news. I'm going to be changing up my background for fall because this is the first year being in our home where I get to fall decorate, and I don't know, fall is right up there with Christmas, but like I love the fall decorations. I love the fall candles, the fall colors. I really want to get out my fall like shirts, and I picked up these super cute little fall looking little crocheted little I don't know what you would call these, like almost like a bandana for your hair, but crocheted mushrooms. And then I have this little brown one to like put in your hair. So I picked these up at TJ Maxx recently with a fall wreath for my door, and I got some fall tea towels for my kitchen. So I'm really excited for fall. This weekend I'm off, and it's going to be all hands on deck fall decorating. So I'm excited for that. So let me get my bangs pulled back and we'll apply this primer, test it out, and we'll start on some eyeshadow. Okay, I have just like half my hair pulled back. I hope that will suffice. I usually have to have all my hair back in order to even think about applying makeup. It's just like a fetish of mine. So this is the Foaming Face Primer. It's to prep, prime, and perfect your skin like a superstar, like the superstar Meredith Duxbury. This innovative foaming formula glides on a lightweight, translucent priming layer that absorbs instantly to create a flawless canvas while helping to hold and enhance any artist. Shake well before use and push lightly on the nozzle to dispense. Okay, so it comes in like a cute little can. It says to shake well. Okay, I think that'd be well. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna... So it says to do just like a quarter sized amount. Oh, it's cool. Oh, it's like cooling. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, it has like a nice like vanilla scent too. Well, that was definitely enough. I feel like that was just a little bit too much, honestly, but we'll know for next time. Oh, I like that. That feels so nice, and it doesn't like my skin feels a tad like tacky, kind of like the e.l.f. gripping primer, but It doesn't feel greasy or oily because I have oily skin, so I like that. That is nice. Okay, now I will show you guys the palette. So here's what the front of the palette looks like. And it's got little like kind of like raindrops, like, and they're like kind of like raised on the front. So that's what the front looks like. And then you do get a nice mirror. And then you get like some eye look ideas. The shadows are kind of like split up into like 4 sections. And it kind of gives you some ideas on what you can do with each color. So then here's the color palette story. It's kind of like a nice, I wouldn't quite call it a rainbow palette. It's just got like, I'm really excited about these like nice smoky colors down here. And then like I like how it has like a pink and red section. And then up here it's got like some nice like pastels. It's got like some greens and then this nice like brown, you know, rusty colors here. And then it's got some really pretty shimmers. It's got a nice red shade, so I'm just excited for these colors. That's about all I can say. So I'm going to kind of quickly put on some, I think I'll go ahead and do my face makeup just because that's how I do my routine. And then I'll pop back on and we'll do an eye look. Okay, so I got all my face makeup put on, got my brows put on, and I went ahead and did some swatches of the palette. I picked out 2 shades out of each little block. Some of them I did 3 shades, and then I swatched all of the shimmer shades, which is these ones, and then these ones, and this like little X pattern here. So I'm gonna just kind of show you guys, like here are all of the matte shades right here that I swatched. They all swatched really, really good. The pinks and purples and red shades are all pressed pigments. So they swatched really nicely, and then these pastel ones, they did really good as well. Up here are the shimmers. I'm going to kind of get a little closer so you guys can see these. So here are the shimmer shades. Now with these, I did notice when swatching them, they seemed more like just topper shades. They aren't a full-on like pigmented shimmer. They're more of a quote topper that you'd put on top of a color. So they're all really pretty, but I was kind of shocked how like this one right here in particular, it's not near pigmented that you think it looks like in the pan. It's more just a sparkly, it doesn't have a, you know, pigmented base. It's more of a transparent base. So they're really pretty, but I was interested to find that out about all the shimmer shades. But again, here's more of a close-up of the mattes. They all swatched really nicely. Okay, so for an eye look, I really have been trying to decide what I want, what color story I'm wanting to do, like what I want it to look like. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go with like a blue smoky eye. I don't really do that very often, but I'm kind of thinking I might dabble into these colors, this light blue here, and then maybe use one of these. So I think I'm going to just grab like a nice fluffy brush. I think I'll do this shade right here and maybe a little bit of this one, mix them two together. And I'm just going to place this shade in the crease and kind of keep it a little bit high. This is a really pretty shade, and it's like transferring on the eye like really nicely, like it looks like the color in the pan. I know some shades, you know, don't do that very well. Okay, so here's what the blue is looking like. That's really pretty. Okay, then I think I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a dense brush And I'm gonna go in with this blue shade over here in the corner. It's more of a, I would call that more of a Crayola blue, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to kind of work that into the more of the like inner crease area to kind of transition into from the lighter blue of the eye to the darker blue. Now I want to go into the shade, I think it's called Endless Nights. It's this one right here. It's this really dark, kind of like a midnight looking color. And I'm going to put that in my outer crease area. You know what, maybe I think I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna pack that kind of like all on my lid. And then I'll use one of these sparkly topper shades to go over it. So here's what that eye is looking like. I'm going to drag a little bit of what's left on my brush onto my lower lash line. Okay, so here's what the eyes are looking like. I think this is one of my favorite looks I've done in a while. So now I want to go in with one of these shimmery shades, and I think I'm gonna go in with the one it's called Hot Glam. And when I swatched this one, it kind of is just really sparkly and has more of a transparent base like I talked about. And then I'm just going to, I've got it on my finger, I'm just going to kind of tap this on top of the blue, and it's just going to kind of give it like a light kind of sparkly look. So there's the sparkler color. When I applied it, I can tell it took away a little bit of the darkness of the blue, like compared eyes, but I do like the way that it turned out with the sparkle shade. The thing I am noticing is like it's not transferring from the finger onto the eye very good. Okay, I'm gonna put a little mascara on and then we'll finish up this video. Alrighty guys, so I am back. I finished up my eye look and here's how the final look turned out. I'm loving these eyes, and also went in with the new FanFest mascara from Benefit. I got this small little sample in my Ipsy box this past month, and speaking of which, today September 1st, need to pick the products. Just thought of that. So anyways, I am loving this mascara. I've been using it for a couple days now, just testing it out, and I love it. It really adds a good amount of volume to the eyes and doesn't get super clumpy, but here's what the eye look looks like. And yeah, I have to say I love the palette. I'm really intrigued with the primer. I will have to let you guys know in another video if I am still enjoying it. But yeah, here's the final look. Hope you all enjoyed this. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe before y'all leave. And y'all are absolutely stunning. Bye guys, thanks for watching.